What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with yet another one. And today we're going to talk about Latino voters, okay? I hate to even say it because why should we care about the ethnicities or whatever, but apparently it's a thing. So let's go ahead and get into this article straight from the Epic Times. It says Trump closes gap on Biden among Latino voters, now leads on key issues poll. Support among Latino voters for President Trump has risen to within a whisker of President Biden, and the former president is ahead on core issues of concern. I don't know. A new poll shows that Latino voters are increasingly turning their back on President Joe Biden and warming up to former President Donald Trump, who now leads his demographic on key issues of crime, immigration, and the economy. Hey, it's the economy, stupid, and it's 100% right, man. People know that they had more money in their pockets 5 years ago. They know it. And if they don't know it, then they're living a fantasy and they're just lying to themselves. That's just the God's honest truth. It says the Axios slash Ipsos poll, the results of which were released on April 9th, show that frustrations over crime and inflation have led President Biden's lead among Latino voters to dwindle close to zero. That's awesome. I mean, if you're a conservative, obviously you would want them to have more of a leaning towards Trump, but it depends on what type of Hispanic or Latino you're asking. If you ask Cubans, we tend to be conservative. Um, Obviously other ethnicities tend to lean left. That's why they love. That's why Kamala Harris loved everyone else coming in, but not Cubans. She famously told Cubans, "Do not come, do not come." So that's how it is, man. It's all about getting votes, man. They want to win. It's all about keeping the power. When Latinos who intend to vote in the November presidential election were asked who they plan to vote for, 31% said President Biden and 28% said President Trump, a difference of just 3 percentage points. Oh, yeah, we can do the math. Thank you. However, given the poll's 3.6% margin of error, this means that it's technically possible that President Trump could actually be leading by his main rival among Latino voters by up to zero point 0.6 percentage points. Not only that, but President Trump is ahead of President Biden among Latinos on the top three most worrying issues according to voters: inflation, crime, and immigration. Dude, Biden is not doing a good job. Objectively, he's not doing a good job. So I just don't get it. But it is what it is. It says Trump pulls ahead on key issues. President Trump now leads President Biden on immigration, 29 to 22%. Crime and public safety, 31 to 20%. These are statistically significant numbers. And the economy, 42 to 20%. That is crazy big. Support for the former president on these issues tracks closely with the top issues that Latino voters find most concerning: inflation or cost of living, 53%, crime or gun violence, 34%, and immigration, 28%. It's crazy. It's crazy. By contrast, President Biden leads on issues that don't seem to be top of mind for this demographic, namely the health of American democracy, 28 to 23%, and abortion, 30 to 21%. Again, it depends on what type of Hispanic and or Latino you ask. If it's a conservative, type of Hispanic or Latino group, you know, we're not gonna be pro. We're not gonna be pro abortion. A lot of Hispanics that are Cuban tend to be Catholic. That means that abortion is completely off limits. If you're a real Catholic, not a Joe Biden Catholic. In terms of the list of most worrying issues, concern about democracy isn't on the list at all, with perhaps its closest proxy being political extremism or polarization, an issue just 16% find most concerning. Abortion or access to abortion is the top issue of concern for just 10% of Latino voters. We don't care about abortion, man. We'd rather not have it. Oh, let's see. Oh, this guy was an awful mayor, dude. Carlos Jimenez. In my opinion, he destroyed the police department, dude. He destroyed us when he became Mayor, he destroyed us. It says Rep. Carlos Jimenez from Florida, a Cuban American, told Fox News in a recent interview that it's been evident to him for some time that Hispanics are turning away from the Democrat Party in general and from President Biden in particular. Look, the Democrat Party is more and more just white liberals, ultra liberals, socialists, and Hispanics are turning away from that because those aren't our values, Mr. Jimenez told the outlet in an April 1st interview. You know what? I'll agree with him on that. I'll give him his flowers when people deserve it. I'll give him his credit. But man, did that guy do a crappy job as a mayor for us. Anyways, it says the Florida lawmaker added that he believes President Trump is on track to get the highest number of Latino votes of any Republican presidential candidate in history. That'd be awesome. That'd be amazing. The latest polling numbers seem to back that view. In terms of overall favorability among Latinos, President Trump has been steadily gaining ground on the incumbent. In December 2021, President Biden enjoyed a 55% favorability rating among Latinos compared to 25% for President Trump. But over time, President Biden's lead has dwindled to where he now has 41% favorability among Hispanics compared to President Trump's 32%. Neither the Biden nor the Trump campaign returned a request for comment on the poll. Aw, come on, dude. You gotta answer these requests for polls, for comment, I mean. It says President Biden and President Trump are poised to face off in the November 5th general election in a repeat matchup of 2020, which was the most expensive federal campaign in history, I bet. In the 2020 election cycle, spending on the presidential race exceeded $6 billion, according to Open Secrets, a nonpartisan research group that tracks money in American politics. Spending in the 2024 cycle is expected to set new records, with advertising monitoring firm Ad Impact projecting that over $10.2 billion will be spent on political ads, or roughly 13% higher than 4 years ago. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. The Biden campaign and allied groups have spent over $16 million on ads since the Super Tuesday primaries on March 5th and have $132 million reserved in ads through Election Day, according to Ad Impact. By contrast, the Trump campaign and its allies have spent $3.4 million since Super Tuesdays, with $265,000 in currently booked ads. Wow. That's a big difference, you guys. That's a huge difference. That's actually concerning. That's a huge difference. With money playing such a big role in U.S. politics, attention is also focused on campaign fundraising. Biden and the Democratic National Committee said recently that they now had over $192 million in their coffers, compared to the roughly $141 million war chest of President Trump and the Republican National Committee, which got a big boost with a record-breaking $50.5 million raised at a single Florida fundraiser over the weekend. Yeah, that was impressive. A look at dark money groups and their backers shows that Democrats are outspending Republicans in the current election cycle by roughly $800 million to $160 million. Now, I'm going to tell you this, though. Back in the 2016 campaign for Donald Trump, he spent his money very, very, I don't want to... He spent it intelligently. He was very efficient with his money. Now, hopefully he's doing that again. We'll see. But as it is right now, they're really, the Democrats are really outspending the Republicans. But we'll see what this means. All right, you guys. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to hit you up with another video, I think. But we'll see. I'm freezing to death. I know it's not cold here in Florida, but I'm freezing to death for some reason. Anyway, I hope you guys are good. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff if you could for me. Please, it means a lot to the channel. And as always, stay safe and stay based.